Today is December 31st, 2024. Figure the last day of the year. Might as well take a little cruise on the houseboat. She hasn't ran in about 2-3 weeks. Nothing's changed on the interior. Hadn't had a chance to do any work. Bathroom still needs to be completed. Kitchen's alright. She needs a good cleaning. I've got she's been in the water for about 10 weeks. Got fungus growing on the side of the hull. Thousands of dead bugs, mosquitoes. Algae growing on the bottom. I guess it's time to pull out the water soon. You know, maybe not a week or two. Alright, I'm heading back in. I'm gonna put a little cruise on the houseboat. So she's been a while since she ran. She's been in the water for months. She's filthy. I think I'll go park her, come back today and pressure wash the outside. Get rid of all that fungus and algae and mildew growing on her. Show you what I'm talking about. We got a city of fungus growing. The other side has some algae, mildew. Algae and the stains back there. And of course, it'd be nice to get rid of all these dead bugs. Spiders build webs and these little bugs die and get caught on them. Good breeze today, 8 to 10. Feels nice. It's 71 outside, 75 inside. Going against the wind, against the current. I don't have my plotter on, but I'm doing probably a good 3 miles an hour, 3.5. So I hadn't put a video out in a while on this boat. I ain't had much time. My weather seal stripping for my door, it came off. I need to find a good weather strip seal to put in this door. I want to thank y'all for joining me in this little short video. I'm hoping soon I can have some more content. I did just have 2 weeks off of work, but I also had a death in the family. So my plan was after Christmas have off for a whole week to do an adventure on a houseboat, but that all kind of changed with the death in the family. And so things don't always work out the way you want, so enjoy the time while you have it. I got a lot of money and sweat and time into this build, and just haven't been enjoying it lately. Haven't got the time. See y'all in the next one. Well, I'm back at the dock with her. Show you a little more of that mold and mildew that needs to come off. It looks like it's below the fabric, but it's on the outside. That little fungus. Little fungus just grows. You know, the boat gets wet. We get a lot of humidity. It stays wet most of the time. Whatever's in the shade stays wet when the sun comes up. And the bottom's dirty, but we're gonna worry about the bottom another time. Probably can't see. Yeah, maybe you could. See all that green? It's nice and thick. It's like carpet coating the whole bottom. You have to come out of the water for that. Stay out, do painting, build my bumpers, install my heater. A lot of maintenance to do. But we're gonna leave in the water, go home, get the pressure washer. We're gonna come on back, spray it. My finger's always in the way, huh? See that? Spray it with some bleach. Do a light pressure washing, and then I'll see about getting her out of the water. I'm holding off on getting out of the water. The truck's been giving me issues about 2 months, about $3,000 problem. Who's got $3,000 extra to spend on a part for a truck for the emission system. It goes in a limp mode. And then yesterday, I ran hot. Turns out my water pump's going out. I just replaced that water pump probably 2 years ago as well. Yeah, a lot of things stopped me from getting this out the water. Now I've got the time to get it out the water. I've got other problems going on. If you follow along, you know I got to finish my trim work around this door, around this wall. I've got to do the trim in the shower to make the shower waterproof. The shower is operational, but I would like to put a wooden cap right here to cover this seam where water can't get in here. Of course, I got to do the shower curtains. I was looking for a curved radius bar. I couldn't find one exact measurement I need, so I'm going to have to fabricate something. But the shower is operational. It has a storage closet right now. My diesel heater. I got to decide where to put my diesel heater. Bought a nice diesel heater. It works good. I got to decide where I'm going to install it. Got a few options. I guess I'll talk about that in the next time I do a video. Maybe once it's on land, I better plan, because I have to go from the bottom. My exhaust is going to exit the bottom of the boat. I got a couple options of where to put my diesel heater. I got 3 places to put it, or 4 actually. I got to figure out what place is going to be the least amount of work and destruction, and I got to think about maintenance. If I ever have to do work to that diesel heater, I need to access it. So that's another video, but it is planned to put a diesel heater in here, because when I use the buddy heater, the Mr. Heater Buddy, on low, if it's 40 degrees outside, on low, within 15 minutes it will be about 72 in here. When it hits about 70 degrees, my windows start fogging up and moistening. So I got too much heat, and that's on low. So what I have to do is to use the Mr. Heater, turn on 15 minutes, turn off 15 minutes, turn on 15 minutes, turn off 15 minutes. You know, and that's not feasible when you're trying to sleep in here in comfort. I don't want to run an electric heater, because then I have to keep the generator running during the winter. It's not a problem to keep the generator running, but if you don't have to run a generator, you don't have. I don't want to run it if I don't have to. So I bought a diesel heater. The diesel heater requires 12-volt power. I have a 2 battery bank in the front. That should be plenty battery to run that heater all night. 1 battery will run the heater all night. I'm going to have 2 batteries, because I also have navigation. Well, anchor lights have to be on at night, and then plus if I want an interior light, and of course a fan. I'm one of those people, gotta sleep with a fan. So I'm gonna see about putting the diesel heater maybe in that cabinet, maybe outside in the water storage box. And the reason behind that is I can use some of that heat from the diesel heater to keep my water warm, my 14 gallons of water, keep it warm. But I can also do that from in here. If I got the space, or a bunch of parts, some specialty fittings. I'm gonna try something. The diesel heater by itself is too much heat. Same thing with the Mr. Heater. Too much heat. Diesel heater on high is 17,000 BTU. I think on low it's about 5,000 BTU of heat. Even on low is too much. So I'm gonna figure out a way to divert some of that heat overboard, outside the boat, to where I can, sort of like a manual thermostat, to where I can turn a knob and I'll deflect as much heat as I want outside and still have heat coming inside. That's something I'm in the works of planning. So just because I'm not uploading houseboat videos doesn't mean I'm not brainstorming and thinking about what to do on the houseboat. Thank y'all for tuning in again. Houseboat life, or boat life in general, back and one side, and the front is done. I got the other side and the roof to deal with. Making a mess, and my paint's flaking off my foam. Get them damn bugs off. But it'll be alright. Paint's easy to fix. So let me spin it around, do the other side, and do the roof. What a beautiful day to be on the roof of the houseboat. Pressure washing. I get asked all the time, can you do anything on the roof? Yes, you can. I have a couple people up here and it's still very stable. Let me get to it. Getting rid of my mushrooms, fungus, mildew. Alright, now we can get a better look at my fungus, my mold, my mildew. It's growing. Little tiny mushrooms, sort of look like mushrooms, sort of. Little fungus. Yeah, it's like little mushrooms. I'm gonna make them disappear. You can see all my imperfections in the poor man's 5-glass. This is the grains of the plywood. It's not wrinkles. That's the plywood itself. That's how tight I put it. Next one, we're going to use some quality plywood for the outside cabin. This is a delamination in the plywood. It was like that before the poor man's 5-glass. If you're familiar with the build, you know I was battling weather, a lot of rain. It's very hard for me to get this project done, working outdoors. Delamination here, delamination here. The other side has a few delaminations. Nothing I can do about it. Except choose better plywood next time. About as clean as she's gonna get for a little while. Alright. Welcome back. Everything's cleaned up. Running a few laps. Do some circles, let the sun dry it up. Got all my fungus off the side of the boat, some mildew. I do have the generator running with the AC because the AC hasn't ran, probably about 2 months. So I figured why not. But I had to use the generator to run the pressure washer. It's a lot of work to clean a boat. I think I'm going to put another coat of paint or two outside the boat. Pretty soon we'll be picking up out the water, putting on the trailer. Got a lot of maintenance to do. I got stuff to finish my door, my wood trim. When I had money, I didn't have time. Now I'm starting to get some time, but out of money. I would like to finish this boat, or at least get, right now I'm still about 95% complete. I've got a hard lean on this side because my water tank's empty. Put 14 gallons of water on that side, it levels out. Yeah, nothing exciting. Just figured I'd bring you in. Do a couple laps right here. Slow it back down. Idle. Make my turn. Make sure no one's behind me. Hey, I'm good. I'm gonna slowly make that turn. I guess I'll call this video a wrap. Nothing exciting got done today, just maintenance, which needs to be done. Another reason I like having that little backup camera too. Because when my motor's straight, and I can also see that's pumping water. Yeah, I want to thank y'all for tuning in, all my long-time followers, and all the new people. I really appreciate y'all. Get out and enjoy life while you can, while you're still capable. It's over before you know it. And there's a lot of times in your life when you're older and can't do things. Oh, I wish I could have done this. I should have done that. Some things you can change, but a lot of things are out of your control. But getting out and doing something, you can change that right now if you're capable. See you on the next one.